Welcome to another episode of Mindless Machines and Painful Fodder, building wonderful things in the Undercity of the Orange District. Yes, we are underneath the Orange District. Don't know what this is going to be, but I thought it had to be here. So here it is.
I like it.
You can watch the battles from underneath. I'm thinking, secret lair, mad scientist, I don't know, something like that. So
It's kind of like the Sky City version of a glass bottom boat.
yeah, that was kind of it. That way, I wanted it to be underneath the fire thing because people would never find it. And you can kind of see everything below, so you can kind of, do whatever. And
I
plot.
see a giant shadow.
I do too. We might even put some arrow dispensers around, so if you see something you want to shoot, you could, or I don't know. I don't know. I just thought this had to be here. So here it is.
Very cool.
So anyway, may work off and on that.
It's very well hidden.
Yeah, so we did a little hide and seek, and he couldn't find me.
Yeah, I'm not too bad at that game typically, but yeah, that had me stumped.
So anyway, as far as our contest goes, we don't have any votes yet. So we're calling it a draw at the moment.
It's a stalemate.
Yeah. Just think.
And to be clear, the comment is to comment, not to not comment.
Right. You have to comment of who you think did the better job. Either this or those buildings over there.
I mean, if you guys think that the game is to not comment, you're killing it.
Yeah, you're...
Excellent work on that.
Hey, good job, but that's not what we wanted. Yeah. So anyway, if you were thinking, your vote doesn't count, well, if you would have voted, it would have definitely counted.
It would have been 100% of the count.
Yeah. In fact, it would have been the only vote that would have counted. So if that's keeping you from not commenting, hey, do not worry about that. Go ahead and comment.
While you're at it, give us a like and maybe subscribe too.
Hey, that'd be nice. Okay. What are we doing today?
I don't know. Do we want to just keep kind of building out around here, or are we just going to do a sort of a quick job on the build around this thing, or
sure?
Do we? I mean, we can kind of continue this theme as it is. I don't dislike what we've got going on.
Yeah. I would like to not spend as much time on this as we did on the White District.
Impossible. I don't think we can do it. we racked up months on the White District.
Yeah.
Or, well, the Gold District, rather.
There is that, yes. So, yeah, I would say we'll just kind of keep working around. And just to square this off, I may do... See, I'm not sure if I want to put an entryway into this or not. Because we could. I suppose it needs an entryway. Okay. Where would we put an entryway? We don't really need water, but I kind of like the idea you could do the boat. Let's see.
Yeah, I was a little unsure of the idea of doing a sky city that was sort of a waterways for roads, but the idea has sort of grown on me a little.
I like it. I'm trying to figure out how people, because what I was going to do is make a parking area in a square around this thing.
Mm-hmm.
But then I'm thinking, okay, they get out of their boat. How do they get in? So I don't know where to put the entrance. I mean, there's got to be some way to. I mean, I could take all the water out of this, but that means you can't just, you know, boat
Yeah.
around underneath the thing, and I don't really want to get rid of that.
Well,
I mean, it'd be something you could. I mean, these could be entryways, I guess, here. Just open this up. Maybe on the four
yeah.
sides and then stare up to it or something.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
I
That
mean,
could
that,
work because you could have like arcing stairs that go over the waterway and lead into that.
you know. So, let's see. Probably do a half. Do they have half slabs in this? Yeah, we do. Not that. I want this, and this. We'll do one, see what it looks like.
Cool.
Okay, and then could. It's nice building in the rain, though, I must say. Very peaceful building in the rain. And
It's going to be pretty accurate here soon. I see, according to the radar, we're going to get hit with some rain tonight.
well, then, yeah, this will work then.
It's regionally appropriate for us. If you're in the Midwest, you probably know what we're talking about right about now. Or, well, perhaps not by the time you're watching this. You'll just have to use your imagination.
Yeah, it will look something like this, probably. Okay, I'm not hating this. So let's see what we do. Down one, same level. And then, okay. Start going down. What are we doing? Force? Force. So, on another topic, I had my puppy had teeth cleaning and 9 teeth gone.
Pulled 9 teeth, huh?
Yeah, that's what happens when you get a rescue pup.
Yeah.
They don't really have any good teeth, so towards later in their life, they start losing more and more just because of the, not taking care of them.
Yeah.
So.
Well, my buddy's cat just recently went to the vet and came back with 0 teeth.
Ooh.
Yep. Said they're bad, they need to go. But the amazing thing is, he doesn't have bad breath anymore.
Well, I did notice my dog had really bad breath, and I knew that meant bad teeth. So I was like, well, we got to do something. But he does have heart issues, so, you can't really put him under, or you don't want to put him under if you can help it. So we were kind of holding off a little bit, but then it's like, no, it's got to happen because I think they're going to need some help. So
I usually wait till February to do that kind of stuff because February is pet dental month, and most vets will have some sort of a promo or a special price on dental work.
Well, we just kind of did it. Our other dog went and had hers done, so she didn't lose any teeth. She's fine.
Yeah, it's just what happens when you're an old pet.
Yeah. Was not really forgiving us for a while, but I think we're okay now. I think we're still not trustful, but
yeah,
that's the hardest part. You leave them at the vet, and it's like that look they give you.
Like, I'll never trust you again.
Yeah, how could you do this? I trusted you, and you're leaving me here. When they come back, you did this to me. So
it was the worst thing ever.
Yeah, I was fine. There was nothing wrong with me at all. So yeah, that was fine.
Well, that's good. Doggo will be happy once it heals up and they feel better. And they'll kind of go, oh, this is great.
Yeah. Wow, I can eat things I'm not supposed to eat and it won't hurt now. So awesome.
Yeah.
I'm not hating this design, I can say.
It looks like it's turning out pretty good so far.
Yeah, it's kind of I was going to use stairs, but I think that might ruin what I was going for. This one, I think, just a nice incline. You have kind of a spiral pattern if you look from the edges.
Mm-hmm.
So I kind of like it.
Symmetrical.
Then I'll just take this, and this out, and we'll just square it off. And fall through the floor. Because that's what I do.
Whoosh. You been following the news on the updates?
No. Is there news?
Yeah, 1.12, we're getting parrots.
Parrots?
Parrots.
We can train parrots or just parrots?
Jungle parrots. So I guess we can retrieve them from the jungle.
Oh, cool.
But I don't know if there's not much news on them. Like, can you domesticate them? Or they, I'm assuming you can get feathers from them. But, like, is there something special that you get with parrots that, you would need to farm them? Or what?
Yeah, I know. Okay.
But they do look really cool. I mean, the model is really neat.
I would assume that since we have wings, they should be able to fly with you, right?
Yeah, I did see in the preview there was a flying animation for one of them, so they were kind of flying around the jungle. And they come in lots of different colors.
I wonder what they'll use that, and that's another way to get wool or dyes or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
Did not hear that.
Yeah, kind of exciting. Yeah, Pocket Edition is getting, believe it or not, they're getting command blocks.
Are they?
Yeah.
Cool. I
Kind
have
of
that
strange.
too.
I mean, it was one of those things that I guess I just always thought, it may never get those, and that's fine, because it's Pocket Edition. I mean, that's kind of crazy. Like, of course, then I immediately started thinking, well, what can we adapt from, what we've built here? Because we've built some pretty amazing command block stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then I was quickly presented with the counter of that sensation, which was, I don't know that I actually want to build that in Pocket Edition, just for the sheer pain of having to deal with, incredibly complicated things like huge command block chains in what is a handheld device.
Yeah, I don't know. Typing all that in by keyboard, yeah.
Right. So I don't know how enthusiastic I feel about it now that I've thought about it a little bit more. But at any rate, there you have it. That's what we can expect from Pocket Edition.
Cool. That'll be interesting.
Yeah, I mean it's cool. It's a really neat thing for Pocket Edition to get. But like, holy crap, I can't imagine programming. I mean, even just doing the chain to set up a basic auto open and close door is just brutal.
Yeah. Well, you also go ahead.
Are you building the command blocks? Are they craftable, or is this a creative only thing? Which is kind of a bummer if that's true. I guess I like making command blocks for use in survival, but
yeah, in my survival world, I tend to get frustrated fairly quickly just because it's so hard to do anything. So I typically, I build a house and that might take me a week.
Yeah.
So in mine, I got a house with really just a bed in it. It's got 3 floors, but it's got 1 bed in it. I just finished an automated furnace. Here, I'd have it all done in, an hour or 2.
Yeah, and it'd be fancy.
Yeah. But, when you're sitting waiting for something to do, and you're a glutton for Minecraft like I am. It's been too long. I haven't placed a block in like an hour.
I need to go back to Voxel World.
Yeah.
Give me voxels. Interestingly enough, one of the game companies that I'm a big fan of, Nippon Ichi Software, they've done games like Disgaea. I guess they're most known for probably Disgaea, Makai Kingdom, and a few others. But they are hinting at a block-style game like Minecraft with a recent update where they just showed a screenshot of a game that looks decidedly Minecraft-ish.
I saw one. Trying to think what it was. There was some game that was kind of Minecraft-y. You would build things and you had ancient or technology is how you got your stuff, I guess.
Interesting.
I don't know what it was. It's on Steam right now, alpha or free-to-play kind of thing. I was wondering, what they're trying to do with that, but I don't know.
Yeah, I've still got to convince you to play Starbound. That game is wonderful.
I just gotta buy it.
It just went on sale for $10 not that long ago.
Well, you didn't tell me when it was $10.
I did.
Did you?
I'm pretty sure I mentioned it on an episode, in fact.
Oh, okay. Well, then that's my bad.
It's all right. I can appreciate the fact that we are both not young people.
Yeah. Every $10 I spend is $10 that, you know, something else I can't do. So that's just my decision making is. Albeit, I will probably break down because it looks like fun. I just haven't got to that point yet.
It is wonderful. I've got a server up and running, and so I just kind of primarily in my gaming I bounce between Minecraft and Starbound pretty regularly, and having your own server really helps. I've got a few different people that play on there, a couple of different people that play on there right now. Along with me, and that's a lot of fun. But it's a lot different than Minecraft in a lot of ways. But it's interesting in that there are things I can do in Minecraft that I wish I could do in Starbound, and there are things in Starbound I wish I could do in Minecraft. So, but it has this really kind of cool way of. I guess the way I feel about both games is very similar, but they have a unique appeal.
Cool. Well, I'll get it one of these days.
Yeah, it's definitely a worthwhile purchase if you like these games where you're building things and especially with the wiring and all that, where you're building logic gates and stuff. You Starbound. In fact, one of the things I wish I could do in Starbound or in Minecraft that I can do in Starbound is. You can make really simple wiring and the gate. So, like, for example, I make an AND gate, let's just say an OR gate. So, I just have essentially it just adds as like acts as like a coupler for a whole series of inputs. Well, I can have a single OR gate and have all that plugging into one output. And so then to change any of the gates or add or take switches away, I just mess with the gate instead of the actual device itself. So say if I have 100 devices all reacting in different ways, different sensors and whatnot, and that's the other thing, light and water sensors are really cool. But I can have those all interacting in different ways without having to rewire every single one every single time. Plus, the wiring is it's sort of just it's not relative to the game itself. So it's just you draw lines between objects. You say this connects to that, and it just wires it. So there's like a hidden wiring menu that shows you the wiring behind the scenes. But normally when you're playing, you just don't see it. It's sort of invisible wiring. And that's kind of cool. I mean, for some reasons that's cool, and for some reasons it's not. But it's nice that you can just easily you can wire things up. And you can see the wiring when you want to see it, and then you can just kind of tuck it all away when you don't want to.
Cool.
Yeah, plus hidden doors are fun to make. And like I said, light sensors are great. Water sensors are great. They have automated drain systems, so you can build a house under the ocean and have an automated airlock sequence that's all built upon proximity detection and water detection and drains that are switchable.
Well, this all sounds pretty cool. I'm not happy you're telling me this.
Yeah, I've just built a pretty nice little above the ocean base that stretches down underneath of it. And the reason I've done that is there's a couple of liquids in the game that you can generate. So there's poison, which you use to make batteries, and that's very useful later in the game. And healing water, which you just, splash some of it down, stand in it, and you just start healing. That's kind of cool. You can make a sort of healing shower or healing bath out of it. But as long as like one drop of healing water touches a tank of water, the whole thing turns into healing water. And same with poison. If a drop of poison touches any other type of liquid, it just automatically turns the whole thing to poison. So what I've done is under the ocean, I've got these tanks that take in water from outside, and it's all set up on liquid sensors. And the water feeds into a big giant tank that then drops down into a second tank that has either a little bit of poison or a little bit of healing water in it, depending on which one you're working with. And then what happens is it allows it to open the door and drop the water from the first tank to the second tank as long as it's not full. And so then it fills all the way up to the top and hits a liquid sensor, which then kicks on a bunch of drains at the very top, doesn't allow it to overfill, and then the door above stops filling it with water, and that all shuts off. So all you have to do is walk up to it and collect the fluid, and then it just automatically refills with fresh ocean water, which then automatically converts then to the appropriate liquid.
Oh, that'd be a learning curve.
It's not too hard. Well, all you got to think is, on and off, drains, not gates, and doors. That's all it is. So you just work the logic then. You say, okay, well, I need to have a water detector at the top of the healing water tanks that says when it's full, and we need to shut the door that's dropping in the ocean water. So that's pretty easy. You just set a liquid detector set to regular. So then when the water detects it, it sends a signal to and through a NOT gate, I'm sorry. So when water is detected, the door shuts. So that's just when water is detected, send a signal, flip it in a NOT gate so that the door opens when there isn't enough water in there and closes when it's full.
Cool.
And then, of course, the drains are just overfill protection. You just kick those on at the top so that if anything does get overfilled, it just goes through the drains.
So then you have all this automation and you can sit back and enjoy.
You can just collect unlimited healing water and poison.
Yes.
Which you can then use to make all sorts of fun stuff.
I don't know if I'd want poison. That wouldn't make a good tea.
Well, no, it certainly wouldn't. But what's great about it is batteries. You need those to create a lot of the higher level tech later in the game. It's kind of a mix of medieval fighting, but also has guns and even magic. It's a really crazy game. But later in the game, you end up making magic wands and guns and things, and a lot of that higher level stuff takes a lot of batteries. So having the poison is really, really awesome because that's like the hardest resource to find. But all you got to do is literally find one single drop and build this generator, and then you have unlimited poison. It's wonderful.
Cool.
But yeah.
No,
and so that kind of stuff I can't quite do that in Minecraft, but there's no point because the only real liquid interaction you have is between either lava or water, which is really all there is. There's no poison equivalent in this game, which is kind of a neat idea. Maybe there should be.
Yeah, I think you would probably like the Sky Factory. Because there's a lot of automation going on.
Well, that's a pretty mature thing, too, isn't it? That's been around for a while.
Yeah, I mean, I've been playing it, and now I'm up to the point where do I really want to invest the time to go into the active draconic stuff or not? But, I would like to do a series on that with somebody else, because I did it on my own, but there's just so much grinding you have to do. Because you don't, at the beginning you sift. Then you make your auto sifters and you never have to sift again. And when you sift, you get iron and all these other ingots. There's like a whole bunch of ingots types. Okay. And those ingots you'll need to build things. But there's always something else to build. Another machine, another something else, The nether is a void, except for the nether fortresses, because you need to get the blaze. But then you capture some blaze and you make some powered blaze spawners, and now you don't have to go to the nether for blaze anymore. And you automate killing withers. I have a thing that kills the wither for me one every 2-3 seconds.
Nice.
And then it just automatically goes into my storage system. So I have, stacks of nether stars. But that's not the end either, because there's always something else you got to build.
It's an interesting idea. So it sounds like Sky Factory is sort of a game for people who have learned the mechanisms of vanilla Minecraft pretty thoroughly and are just kind of bored and wanting to go to the extreme with crafting and automating.
Yeah, and that's really what it is. It's a mod pack, is what it is. Um, Bacon Donut put together a mod pack, and it's a good one, but it's an investment. I'll tell you that. You'll want to play it constantly, and then you'll get to a point where it's like, okay, I can keep playing, but do I want to invest more time? You know, and that's kind of where I'm at in the game, because the next thing I got to have the thing that I need to build will take probably, close to 1,000,000 RF per tick. So I have to generate that much power, which I'm pretty close to. I got 2 generators doing 40,000 RF per tick, and I can make those bigger.
Yeah.
So it's not the power per se, it's just, I have to build all this stuff. And I think I have to go and kill the Chaos Dragon, and the Chaos Dragon is insane. I don't really want to battle the Chaos Dragon. If you think the Ender Dragon is bad, he's nothing. The Ender Dragon shoots one thing at you at a time. The Chaos Dragon looks like the Ender Dragon, but he doesn't land. And he flies fast, and he shoots tracer bullets that kind of hone in at you in these orbs like a machine gun that explode if they hit you. And the things that give him health, you can shoot them. There's only twice as many as the Ender Dragon. And they actually regenerate. So you have to keep firing at them. It's just insane. So it's like, I don't really want to go battle that guy.
That sounds like an exercise in torture.
Yeah, so I think I'm kind of happy where I'm at. It's like, no, this is good enough. But then what you do is you have to start over then, load up another world and see what that does, So, yeah.
Well, I don't know. Maybe that's... I'm not opposed to giving it a shot, I guess. I mean, do you have it loaded up on your server?
Well, that's the thing. I can't put it on the server we have. So we would have to actually be in the same network.
I see.
And that's where the rub comes in. It's easier to coordinate when you don't have to be at somebody's house or,
Right. Oh, yeah. And one of the things that's really nice about the Minecraft sessions we do is that, as long as I'm near a computer,
yeah,
it doesn't really even need to be my gaming computer, I guess.
Well, this is my gaming computer, but yeah. It's this one's easier. I wish that I could have, the other one, but I don't know. I just haven't committed to it. We haven't talked about it, so.
Yeah, well, I'm playing on one of the MSI G series laptops, which I guess for anyone watching, they're definitely worth the investment. I've had a lot of good luck with this one, although I did have a faulty keyboard that came with it, which is really disappointing. I had to send it in within a couple of months of owning it to get the keyboard fixed, because the keyboard wasn't set right. So like the lower and left third of the keyboard, so basically the space bar on over was very difficult to press. It was like I was fighting it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. The bummer, so I had to wait for a few weeks without it right after buying it. That wasn't a
great.
good time.
That always sucks.
Yeah, but yeah, it's other than that, I've had to replace the battery in it, but the battery was a couple years old, and it hold the charge for about 30 minutes and then randomly shut off, and it just wasn't healthy anymore. But I bought an aftermarket battery, calibrated that, and that's been working great since. I guess I also did have a hard drive failure, but that's not really the fault of the machine itself. That's just a hard drive doing its thing.
I'm having the hardest time getting these lined up.
Are you trying to make them perfectly like symmetrical from the other ones?
I was attempting that, but I'm not really. Something's off. One.
Man, you want to lag your console? All you got to do is punch a hole through the bottom of this floor. The recalculating of the shadow down below must take a lot of effort because
Well,
I did that in the game. Just kind of hung.
I was getting the lag too. It's like, am I getting ready to drop? I didn't know you. Yeah, don't go through the floor, man. Don't go through the floor.
Yeah, it's a bad idea. Light rendering doesn't like it.
See, this thing should not be there. You flew away. Did I screw something up or? I don't care. I don't care, man. I don't care. I'm just gonna wing it.
Oh. All right.
I'm getting tired of trying to get this perfect. It'll be close. Let's see what I did over here for. Okay, so we just watered all that. Okay. So that's fine. We'll put a boat there. He can't really get through though. That would be. Let's go back over here and make sure. So you get out of your boat. Yeah, if you can't walk there, then you can't park there. Which we get out here. Yeah, you can go there. So that one's fine. Let's do this. Nope. We'll do that. Put a parking spot right there. That'll work. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. So then, all I gotta do is put, let's see, do that. That's parking spot. You can get out there. We'll just do that for symmetry. Keep wanting to say symmetry. I can't even say what I want to say. It's like
I don't even hear any ice in a glass over there. If you know what I'm saying.
And there ain't any today. This is all me, man. This is the way it is.
That's default mode.
Yeah. So let's see. We get out here. We can walk underneath. That's good. We got that. We just want to. We could do this. No, let's not do that. Yep, I'm good with that. We'll live with it. Okay, and then let's go in some more water. I will get this parking lot done before the end of the episode today. Okay, there's half of it. Have some running water. Can't have running water. Actually, you could. Would that be a benefit? Could be a benefit. Let's find out. Okay, with the running water, it would hold your boat in place. So we're going to go ahead and let some water run potentially into the parking areas. And I just opened up the floor, so let's get rid of that. So that's a parking area. Yeah, it's just going to keep closing on me.
Adjusting some options in my video.
Okay.
Not terribly exciting. I do notice that mobs are spawning up top here.
Yeah, I noticed that. I was going to figure out how to deal with that at some point.
I'm thinking regular old torches around the top might be kind of cool.
Okay.
I mean, I don't know.
Do you have any
We
torches?
don't really use torches much anymore, but I mean they don't really give off as much light as glowstone, but still I think aesthetically that might look cool, sitting down inside the Colosseum and looking around and seeing torches all around.
Yeah, and they can go on top. So we'll throw some torches on the corners and then some more. Let's see. Let's do one. Should we do that? That might be cool. Don't want no mobs.
Going every other.
Yeah. I thought that might look cool. If you want to put other ones in, we can. Like we could throw some on the inside, or
No, I think that's about right.
yeah,
I mean, the
that's
only
pretty
thing
good look.
I'm thinking is if we wanted to give them a little extra style, we could do like maybe just the one on the ends or like this.
Cool. That looks pretty good. Then you're battling and you see it.
Just kind of gives the torch just a different height, you know, a little bit of variation.
That
Yeah,
looks good.
I like it. Well, that solves that problem, and it looks cool.
No more mobbies. Did I
Yeah.
not? I did take out this one. Jeez. More busting glass. I thought I had busted all this. But nope, I did not. Fell through. Don't like to fall through. Oop, lagging a little bit.
Did you punch a hole through?
I did.
Yeah, I could tell.
Just lagging a little bit.
Just a bit, yeah.
Not sure if I like the that problem.
Yeah, it's just the recalculation. Because, I mean, if you look, there's a lot of things that light is being redrawn over. Simply because of the height that we are and how much is being included in the chunk all at once. I mean, the cool thing is down below, it's a mob spawner.
Yeah?
You know, maybe that's what we can do is build a wall around what is essentially the shaded area underneath of this and just let mobs spawn and just make it a little shadow arena underneath of it.
That's the way people can go to practice.
Yeah. Only the winners of that get to ascend to the upper collisium.
Yeah.
Okay. We got some ideas.
I'm just going to break some glass, so. There are times I regret putting this in there. Crap. I'm breaking glass. I mean, it's very easy to do. Especially if you're in creative.
Yeah.
But this would take me forever. Okay, more. Bet you can't guess. Bet you can't guess. Yep. More boat. 2, 2, 2, 2. Okay, so. That's not from the edge, is it? No, it's 3 and then 2, 2, 2, 2. Okay.
You know, I have this kind of odd fascination for number sequences, and it's one of the things I really enjoy about Minecraft is it's all sequences like that. And I don't know, I guess that comes from music theory, you know, liking patterns and sequences and things like that. But it's just kind of funny when you're, you know, building things in Minecraft, you really do that a lot where you say it's 3 and then 2, 2, 2, 2, and, you know, you have to sort of count them out in your head in these interesting ways. But I find that really fascinating.
Yeah, usually this comes easier to me, but I'm having problems with my sequences right now.
Maybe you do need to get a drink.
It's possible. I'm just, I don't know. I'm not getting it. So we don't do anything there, and that's just 3, right? 1, 2, 3. 2. 1, 2, 3, and then 2. And then I think that goes that way. Something like that. I'm not going for an exact match. I've given that up. But
yeah, I think it's more interesting if it's close enough that you might not tell it's different. You can't tell it's different just at a glance, but it definitely is.
yeah,
Gives it some personality.
I'm having problems with the concentration today, I think. So in, and then that one, and then that. Okay.
There's a map here for you.
Where'd it go? That guy.
That looks pretty sweet.
Yeah, I like that. We're getting there. You want it back?
No.
There's my map. Okay.
You can scrap it.
Oh, I'm keeping it. It's a map, man.
We can put it up in a museum. The history of this place.
Yeah.
We started here, and then we ended up here, and did these things, and some more.
You gotta have your history, or you're gonna have to repeat it.
That's right.
Something like that, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure my history is looping right now.
All right.
Yeah, I don't know what that's supposed to mean. I just like absurd comedy.
Well, I think the correlation of the space-time continuum of looping, yeah, I'm not even going to try that. It was a nice thought, but it was not going anywhere. Let's do that. That'd be cool. Okay, I like that. I don't know. I'm just not focusing today. I don't know what the deal is.
Yeah, it's all right. It's probably the weather.
Yeah, that could very well be. It was somewhat of a hard day today, so I think my brain's just dead.
Yeah. I changed the weather in game. I figured this was more appropriate.
Oh, well, yeah. I mean, I was just saying earlier that we were not having enough rain, so this is good. That's okay. Should I do the boat? Yeah, let's do the boat thing.
Oh no, dude! Check it out. A skeleton trap just showed up.
Well, I see the horse.
Yeah, when you go up to him, he explodes into the four horsemen. I don't know that it'll happen on creative, but it definitely happens on survival. But that's what that looks like before the trap goes off.
Well, I think it's just mean because there is definitely enough light there to keep them away.
Yeah, but I think that it's not the light that's the thing. It's just they're a random occurrence in thunderstorms. Something like that. I think it's, yeah, it doesn't matter that there's light there.
Okay, that's fine. And then I will do...
Also, I'm a little surprised it's not snowing up this high. That's kind of crazy. This biome must not snow at all.
Probably not high enough.
I don't know. I just went past the clouds and I still see rain.
Oh, that's surprising.
Yeah, I mean, I'm at Y 500. Oh, there we go. Holy crap. Okay, for the record, the snow starts at about Y 463.
Oh.
That's insane.
Well.
Also, is my dude flying upside down?
I don't know where you're at. Oh, there you are. Not on my screen.
Weird. It's showing him upside down for me.
Well, you know, maybe you're just feeling a little silly.
I always feel a little silly.
And you want to fly upside down. It's sort of like, I see a horse over there I don't want to go up to now.
What's cool is you can kind of shoot them from a distance. And it's like, I think if they don't make a line of sight with you, they don't explode into the traps. You might be able to, in a way, disarm that.
Well, being in creative mode, I ain't really worried about them. I think they leave you alone anyway, just because, you know, it's creative.
I'm going to try to set it off.
Okay.
Yeah, there it goes. Even in creative, it sets off. So lightning hits them and they split into four, but they're just, you know, they're not aggro because we're creative.
Hey, dude. Are you sure you should be here? You are on the top. Hey, dude. Quit spinning around.
I say that we capitalize. We shoot them off their horses, and then we go put their horses in one of the pens.
Okay.
Oh, I overshot. Oh, I killed the horse. Oh, I'm a terrible person. I mean, I know he's an undead horse and all, but man, I still feel bad.
Well, I can sit on him, but he has no saddle, so.
Yeah, you gotta here.
I just get a lead.
There we go. There we go.
Get off.
Yeah, sometimes it just makes you get on them. If that happens, just open your inventory.
I have a lead. I was just trying to. But where are we putting them?
I don't know. Where's a good place to put them?
Well, it's. I don't know. I mean, there's water everywhere, so.
Should we just make like a cage around here somewhere?
Let's put the horses right here. This is a good spot. So, fence. We need the fence because they're walking away.
Oh, dang. Lightning.
Okay, 3 horses on a floating city.
Cool.
Every floating city needs horses. Okay, and I'm on my last little section. I'm so happy to say that. And I can get on to something that maybe doesn't have so much thought process.
Yeah, just build a few silly little houses.
Not sure I could do that either. Let's see. So yeah, this has got to come out some more. There's that. We'll put one there. No. There. 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 That'll work. And then we'll do this. Should we do that? Let's just finish this off. Okay, so you get out there, you can walk along there, that's cool. We'll fill all that crap in. There's that. And 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and 1, 2, 3. Could just do that. Do that. That'll work. Yeah, I'm happy with that. And we'll just boom, boom, and boom. That should be good. And over here, 1, 2, boom, boom. That'll be fine. We'll just do that. Or yeah, that'll work. Like that. Okay. And that should be fun. Do we have our water pail? Yes, we do. Zoom tight.
That's funny.
Do that. Do that. Is that it? Is that it? Please say that's it. I think that's it. Okay. Now some glowstone just to keep people from walking where they can't get out. So we'll just boom. Yeah, I like that. Do you think this is going to work? Let's do that. Do that. And that. Okay, over here. And I'll do that. Okay, let's do that, and that, and that. All right. Okay, I'm in my groove. Got my groove going. What's that
Cool.
movie? I got my groove back.
I don't think I've ever seen that.
I haven't either. That's why I don't. Not saying it's not a bad movie. I mean, some people might really like it. I just haven't seen it. So, is that? Yep. There's that one. And now we just do this one. So let's get some light in there. That, we do that. Put these in there. Put that there. All right. And you have a cafe.
Yeah, kind of a semi-indoor outdoor park.
Yep, I like it.
I might put tables in between them, but I kind of might leave it open too.
Yeah, we have some room back here. What could we do? What would fit right here? Something will fit there. I think I'm going to try slab. And we'll go with, not that one, let's try this one. Like that.
Yeah, that's nice.
Little tables or whatever. You put flower pots or I don't know. Unless you were gonna put flowers there or something. Oh no, that's not good. Hello, welcome back. Internet crash. I know, it's a thing. But what are you going to do? It's not my PC that's crashing, it's the internet, so.
Yeah, we've been having issues here with that too. It's lately the connection's been stable, but the speeds have been about geez, what would that be? It's like fifth. A fifth of what we were supposed to be getting. Just really painfully slow.
Well,
Can't have two computers running at the same time slow.
yeah. Yeah, I don't think I'm that bad, but then again, we don't have two computers running at the same time. So, I'm just checking out what you built. Little tables. Cool. Like this little alley.
Yeah, I figured, I was trying to get away with not using walkways at all, but as it turns out, you just have to have places to walk. You can't entirely be water. That's just tedious.
Yeah. Well, you gotta have little communities where you can, have some people get together and stuff without having to get in a boat.
Yeah.
So, I mean, not everything is going to be waterway, but you have your streets won't be streets; they'll be waterways. That's all.
Right. Yeah, your main walkways instead of walking or the boats. And I like these little inlets like these because when you stick a boat in there, it works pretty well.
Yeah, that's what I was doing in the parking area. But it looks like these have sourced out. I
That's
wonder
too bad.
if they did that on their own, or did I just forget to do this one? Because I was doing things like that.
Right.
I don't know if they'll stay, though. Let me check some of these other ones, because I know I did. Yeah, these are staying. These stayed. Maybe I just didn't. Well, I didn't take away these blocks. I gotta do that. Yeah, those stayed. I just must not have done that one. Or maybe I was having internet problems when I did it.
Yeah, I usually only if I crash for my internet, I usually only lose maybe 3-4 blocks at the most.
I've lost more than that before.
Oh, that sucks.
Yeah, there's been times when I've done stuff and it's like, where did it all go?
Oh no.
Yeah. Oh, well. It just means you got to do it again. Okay, I am saying that the parking area is done. The entryway into the stuff is done. So it looks like, I mean, it's dangerous. But then again, if you fall off the entryway, I think for the most part you're falling into water, except for right here. Maybe I need to put up a railing or something.
So you got light in the dark spots, so no mobs are spawning.
Now, I don't see how they could.
Unless there's dark spots on the stairs, but let's take a peek.
Well, there's lights by them all the way down. I mean, that row of lights along the edge should keep them lit up.
Yeah, the lowest I'm seeing is an 8.
So, I mean, maybe out in this parking area like here, once we get rid of some of this, but we'll keep some of this glowstone, so I think it should be good. And so, like over here, we got this square here. Do we want to put something, or do we want a tree here?
Let's see. Doesn't matter. We could do a tree or a garden. I'm deciding there's going to be some more green space up here because I think there should be a decent amount of grass blocks being used up here because it is a water themed place, and I guess the way I see it is it's kind of maybe because they're up so high they get all this rain, but they've figured out a way to utilize the rain to make this community sort of function.
Yeah.
So if that's true, then there should be a lot of green space.
Yeah, and I'm thinking also that if you're living up here, you need the green space or you go insane. And you can't support too many people, so there should be lots of green space and not, a huge number of houses.
Right.
Just because sustainability, really.
We could also do a statue.
Yeah, we could do that too. And let's see.
So that would be the center of that direction.
Yep.
That's the center of this direction.
That is amazing that it turned out to be doubles. Actually. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Is that right?
3. Oh, it's not doubles.
No, odd and even.
Crap. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So your center is off by 1. It's actually,
here's all we got to do is just double this one up over here like this. Change the dimensions. There you go.
Now it's all different. That. I am doing something, mister.
Are you running the numbers?
Those are the ones I'm leaving. I'm getting rid of these. That way we have light at least in, some areas.
Yeah. Oh, I promise I'll stop griefing you.
Well, you can do it if you want. I don't care. It's good. It's good video, man. It's good video.
Yeah. Conflict. I'm so angry right now.
I'm so angry.
You just don't understand how I feel.
I just placed that block and you took it away, so I'm just going to bust out the 4 so we both lag.
That is awful.
Okay, it is. I didn't know where it was coming from, and then you said something, so that was good. So what do you want? Grass, podzol, purple crap?
Well, definitely definitely grass. So the way I'm doing it is it's grass unless there's going to be a flower on it, and then it's Podzol. But otherwise, grass.
Okay. And we can put statues. I mean, I have no problems.
Well, we haven't done really like a big statue or something. Like, I guess what I'm thinking of is like a statue of maybe what looks like a person or something. I guess that's not entirely true. We did some stuff in the Gold District that was kind of humanoid.
Yeah. So I have an idea. I don't know if it's a good idea. we can mimic this over here on the other side as well. You can have 1 foot here, 1 foot over here, and then a big old person or something.
Big old giant statue towering over the Colosseum.
Yeah. That would look cool, but that would be something.
That's going to be a tough one, but I think we could do it. It's going to take a lot of reworking, you know.
Yeah.
Working it over and reworking it over and reworking it over, that kind of stuff.
It would definitely be something. Let's get this side done.
So what we'd want to do is kind of wireframe it.
Yeah. I'm not exactly sure how I would even go about it. I'd probably start with the foot and just work up. I don't have any idea. I believe that will be what you have to work with. Boy, I did it excellent. I just placed down blocks and then boom, it just filled in with grass. That's amazing. I don't know how I did that, but I gotta keep that button in place.
I just ran a command that completely perfectly cloned this side to that side, and I executed it flawlessly. I'm just super happy that I just did that with no hints that I was doing it too.
And what was funny is I had just placed the last block when it went. I was like, okay, I got to fill in grass, and boom, there it was, you know.
Oh man, I love it.
That was good. That was good TV there.
I was purposely silent to hear what your reaction would be, and it was great to see you just stand there and stare at it for a second.
Well, I was like, wow. Okay, this grass just showed up. I was okay.
Well, let's just say I think I've gotten a lot better at the clone command, because that worked exactly as I predicted.
And my counting was right, so that's good.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, how would you go about doing a huge?
Well, I think what you have to do, yeah, you have to kind of like make the foot. Oh my gosh, that's huge. So, is he wooden? Is he going to be a wooden statue?
No, or this is just the soles. He's wearing sandals.
Oh, okay.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, I mean, really, that's what 1, 3 on this side. So it's not probably centered. 1, 2. Nope, it's centered. 1. Yep, perfectly centered. There you go. Doing things the easy way. I'm not exactly sure how we do this, because I mean we could use, let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that could be a foot, I guess. It's not really footish. What do we think? Is that footish?
Oh man, should we make it smaller? Because this scale looks huge. I mean, like enormous. If I'm looking at back here and thinking we have that much detail in just the feet alone, that's like crazy big.
Yeah. I'm trying to think if we want to do the statue to be lifelike, or do we just build something out of these blocks here that is more stickmanish?
What if, and follow me here on this, we do like this. And they face each other.
Okay. So that would be these gone. Not like that. Okay. That might be more doable because I don't know if we can build high enough for the other.
And I mean, these are going to be giant as is.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I don't know if this will look like a kneecap. Might not be in the right spot either. Might have to go taller, but
It might look like a knee pad.
okay, we might go with that. So let's see. Boom, 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 boom. Okay, so now we got some knee pads that so does that look the right height? Or should it go up a couple more? Let me do this side a couple more and then do it around there and see what that looks like.
Are we making these just like still too big?
Probably.
I mean, I'm
If
trying
I
to
don't put
like,
the knee in, then that could be the top of the leg.
I guess when I stand back to try to see how big it's going to be compared to everything else, it looks like it's going to be still like comically large.
Oh,
I
that's not a
wonder.
bad thing.
Sure, yeah, sure.
What we could do, let's see. 1, 2, 3. Let's just do this.
All right, yeah.
Okay. And let's see, probably a couple more. And then does this match it? I gotta stop right there. Or just do that. Yeah, that's kind of cool.
I have an idea, but bear with me. That wood's not permanent.
Okay.
It's a giant torch.
Yeah, I'm gonna try something though.
Yeah, feel free.
Thinking if we wrap it in that, it would cover the stuff, and then you can put the fence on top. What do you think?
Yeah, that looks a lot better.
Okay. So if we're going to do that, let's go ahead and have the hands touch.
Actually, I kind of like that.
Okay. And then down here, really wish these were 3 wide. That would make it easier.
We could probably do that.
I could just, I was thinking like have a spear or something go like right down there.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
If you had 3, then that's easy. You just down the middle. But I don't know if it'll look good as 3. We can bulk these out a little bit, see what happens.
Well, I'm making this dude's legs thicker, so the arms wouldn't look so awkward if they were thicker. But he also kind of looks a little skinny in the legs, so we're going to thicken him up a bit.
Well, that's the arm at 3. And then I would probably, let's see, what do we got for blocks? What would look spear-like? Let's go with, yeah, we'll go with that, I guess. I was sure it's going to cover my glowstone. No, it's not. It's not going to cover my glowstone. I need about, I don't know, what would, need a cool looking block.
I'm going to kind of build out the depth of the models a little bit. Because they're a little flat.
Yeah. Well, I figure we could do that as well. That does what does that look like?
Ah, that's awesome. I like that.
Okay.
It looks like an ice spear to me.
Yeah, I'm not exactly sure if it's going to stay. I didn't use packed ice. I used ice.
Oh,
So
I see.
I don't know if it'll melt, but we'll see.
Guess we'll
And
find out.
yeah, I think I want to do something else for this staff. Nah, we'll leave it. Don't overthink it. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we do 2, 2, 3. Two, two. So what is this guy gonna hold?
Good question.
I know. I got an idea.
Oh man. So I didn't know how nice this project would really end up because, you know, it's kind of an odd concept, but I'm really digging the way this looks.
Oh, yeah. That's pretty good. I have a spear and a trident.
Spear and a trident.
I didn't want them both carrying spears. But
The trident is kind of a spear, though, isn't it?
it is. It's in the spear family. They're not in the same spot.
What about would maybe sword be a better variation?
Well, I was going to do a sword, but I wasn't sure how I'd make that work. And this arm is not... Something's off. I don't know what it is. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. So this must be farther. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, crap. The guy over here is one step farther back.
That's all right, though. It can be a little asymmetrical.
Okay. So, do you want to do a sword instead? Or are we happy with what we got?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
I'm not gonna overthink it.
Oh, that one's staying there. That one goes. Okay.
Wow.
We're doing particles.
Oh yeah, you know it. Huh.
What was that one? Oh, it's
Enchantment table.
It's kind of nice how they fall.
Yeah, as a constant, it's pretty cool. Let me see if I can. I think I got one in my inventory. Yeah, check this out.
I was going to say, you can kind of bury it in his head if you want.
Yeah. I mean, that's an absurd number of particles there, but let me tone that down a little bit.
See, I'm not against that pulsing on and off.
So, like, have a clock that just kicks it on and off at every second or so?
Yeah. That would be kind of cool.
Yeah, the only thing about it is, like, if you get down at ground level, oftentimes it's too far away to see the particles. I guess that's not too far away. And that actually looks really cool. So we can adjust the parameters of it. Like the spread is currently a little bit wide, so we could do like that. It's a little. It needs to be adjusted even yet. That's kind of funny, though, that the command block for those particles is in the statue's head, as if the statue has to think about the particles to make them happen. Concentrate, man of granite. Concentrate hard.
Well, if you don't concentrate, it's not going to work. That's how these things happen. Let's see.
Then what's that at? Well, that's a bit much, but all right. It's actually kind of funny from ground level.
It's snowing. Where did I put that one? I put it.
That's very entertaining. There we go. That's tamer. But I got the dimensions wrong. Damn, nailed it.
That is pretty cool.
It's about what I wanted it to look like. Pretty close, anyway. It's a little strong, but I usually set it up a little stronger than what I end up having it be.
Let's
Glowstone hat.
Yeah, I was thinking more of a crown or something.
Ah.
I was creatively putting in glowstone. Like on the feet, it looks like it's holding the sandals on.
Yeah,
Can be, you won't see the tops of the arm, but under the arm I had to put something, but I thought, well, it might not look too bad. Those are the only ones that look sort of out of place.
Yours got a baseball cap. Okay, maybe not that, but that's funny.
Okay, if you want to do that, you're going to have a
have a backwards hat.
No, I'm going for the...
Oh, is that a 10-gallon
Yeah, something like that.
or a sombrero?
Well, it's hard to tell in this, so... But
Yeah. All right. Well,
fine, I'll take it away.
yours is now a backwards ball cap.
Let's see, what were we doing? Oh, you can do the other side too. Whatever you're going for.
Let's see. What can we do to have fun with that?
It's so funny. That's a warrior for you. It's kind of samurai-ish, sort of.
I like it.
Yours kind of looks like a throne.
Yeah,
I am the king.
It's like an armchair.
Oh. Okay. We have built some humongous statues. And they're not too big. I think it works. I can honestly say I almost did one of these. I so wanted to.
Well, you know, when adding depth to the backside, I thought it was really kind of comical where I had to put blocks to actually make the depth appear.
Well, let me just light this up with some... Okay. We shouldn't have mobs, but who knows?
See. I like it. It's entertaining. What does it look like from inside the Colosseum? Oh, yeah, you can see them.
Yeah, they're there. And as you walk out, you're going to walk out right into those statues.
That's awesome.
So, now we got the other side.
Do we want to do the same thing over here?
I don't know. I was thinking over here, I mean, the same kind of thing, but can we make like a sword and an axe that cross over the water?
I'm sure we could.
I think that would look kind of cool.
So, here's what I'm going to say. I think our best strategy is to just clone it and then modify it.
Okay. Let me get out of the way. I don't want to be... I was just... Yeah.
If we're lucky, we can clone this in one shot. It might tell us it's too big, but it's actually a pretty big volume that we're cloning.
Yeah, don't mess up my stairs now. I'll do the trident. You don't have to worry about that.
Okay.
There's no guarantee.
And we have to be very careful where we place the clone. So...
Yeah, we don't have a backup, so...
So this doesn't go well. It's all my fault.
I'm just saying that votes or no, if you screw up my build, then it doesn't count as...
Okay, I'm pretty confident.
Okay.
Pretty confident it needs to go in that block right there.
Alrighty.
I'm going to measure twice and cut once, though.
That's probably a good idea. Because like I said, I don't know if it's exactly even on both sides. I know the circle's good. The circle, that's not really a circle. It's more of a diamond, but... I could have made it more circular, but I didn't want to. What do you put? a roof over our horses. Hi, guys. Just remember,
Yeah,
you attacked us.
right. I think that's the spot because if I'm not mistaken, the other side has a double row. Oh, I punched through the bottom. Oh, no.
I'm gonna go over here. Couldn't get away fast enough. Yeah, I do believe there was a double row that we ended up putting in. There is.
Okay.
I verified.
Okay, so if that's true, then
Well, I
we
wouldn't
should be
lie
able
to you.
to do this. Oh, yeah. That's really cool. I mean, there's some errors, sure, but this is really cool. Oh, man.
You're just happy you don't have to rebuild it.
Oh, I am.
Now, could you have turned it?
No, It's one of the things that really irritates me about clone is it's an exact clone, no rotation. As far as I'm aware, though. But
I love this.
I got some of the stairs, didn't it?
Yeah. You took the stairs, so it's just sitting out there. Some torches fell off. That's funny. Well, what you could do if you wanted to is you could clone from this block this part of the arm and move it out here. Or you could clone this part over here and then go get that side and bring it over here just to switch the arms, because that's the only thing that's different, really. Know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, I'm thinking about that. Okay. Oh.
Let's do this. We'll get this from the other side. So I'll just bust this out. And then all you have to do is worry about cloning the torch over to here.
Okay, so I think we have to... Alright, we're going to have to clone... Let's see, what's the lowest point I need to worry about?
I mean, you're only doing the arm, so it shouldn't be too terrible.
Well, you say that, but clone is so touchy.
Yeah, but you said you were good at it.
Oh, I mean, I'm getting better.
Well, you're gonna get good now.
This is nerve-wracking.
I mean, really, all you gotta do is, and if you want to leave yourself a block, I mean, filling in a block is nothing. So, yeah, you could leave a little gap.
So what's weird about this is that it has to be in relation to it. So I have to get slightly outside. This is the start point where this wood block is. So I have to choose the third coordinate I punch in has to be the northwest corner of the start point of this arm, which relative to that I think would be this block right there.
Yeah.
That seems about right to me. So if that's true, then we will execute that.
It either works or it don't.
And there it is. But it's off.
But we can fix that. Boom, boom, boom. Done. Fixed. So now you just got to go get the other arms with the torches or the spears and stuff. And I think it was... How many?
Well, you said you wanted to have the arms holding up and with like crossing or something.
Well, we could just have this torch. We'll get rid of this torch. These can stay out like that. I mean, I'm good with that. I was just thinking like an axe and a sword kind of thing would be kind of cool. I don't know what you're doing.
Step back and look at it. That's funny.
That is not. That's not what we want them doing. That's not inspiring good sportsmanship.
That's a thumbs up. What'd you think it was?
I thought it was something else. Happened to be in the middle, you know.
Oh, right.
So
Sorry, my depth was wrong. It'd be
if
more
it would
like
have been, you know, over
like,
here, then
no, it'd have to be like on the outside, right?
yeah. So that would have been different. Okay, so
I like the thumbs up. That
well, if you want thumbs up, we can do thumbs up.
we got to change the hats. They need different hats.
Okay, you work on that. I'm going
Well,
to do this right there. And then I want this right. You're not giving that up, are you?
it's hilarious. He's just like the one guy is standing there with his. The other dude's just like, yeah, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Nice fucking sword. Pardon my French. It's just his enthusiasm is infectious. I really enjoy that. Oh, I guess you're making an axe, aren't you? Okay, so it's a little different.
No. I'm trying to make a curved sword. Sort of. Does that look like a curved sword?
Yeah. It's a scimitar.
It's kind of a small one. I might make it a little bigger, but yeah, that's better. Okay, so this guy can probably, let's see, that'll be six. Yeah, let's go. Y to the
Yeah. It'd be really sad if those melted.
Well, if they do, I'll have to do packed ice. I just think this looks better.
Yeah, it looks really cool.
That's anxious. Do that, and let's put this like on top. Okay.
Cool.
Yeah. Looked a little weird. That's better. Yeah, I'm gonna get rid of this stuff. Let's do that.
Whoa, that's not what I meant to do.
There. We'll change this up a little bit and do this. Of course, that must mean we need to do that. Nope. Why wouldn't that work? Probably because it won't spin right. Yeah. Why complicate it? That'll work.
Yeah, I think I like that.
Alrighty, we got our different weapons. Oh. 1 second. There we go. That's better. Let me come over here. We got our particles over here. So I don't know, which side do we park on? Sword and axe or spear and trident? Melee or long? Okay. So we got ourselves some big dudes.
Nice.
Cool beans.
I feel pretty good about that.
Yep. Kind of liking it. I think I'm going to go ahead and... Oh. Fix this. That's what I'm going to fix. You also brought in a little extra on the edges here. We had parking.
Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't a perfect copy, but... Well,
Yeah.
I mean, it was a perfect copy, but the coordinates could have been improved, but it's just how it is with cloning. It's kind of, you pray for the best, and whatever comes out, comes out. And most of the time it's okay, but sometimes it's terrible.
This worked out pretty well, though. Okay, so we do have the Coliseum done. We now have our little dudes out here. We got our parking. We got some more housing. Things are coming along pretty good. Pretty good.
Yeah, I think it was definitely turning out nice.
Yeah. And all because our designer said more water. And we definitely got more water.
Yep.
You're putting in some villagers.
Just a few. I want to liven it up a little bit.
Yep. Okay, so next time we will try to build something over here since we have horses. This whole thing could be grassland and for the horses, horseback riding. If we wanted to. We can do some more houses on the edges. And then we'll figure out what to do on the other side, and that should wrap this sucker up.
Yep. I think we got a really well-defined concept for this one now.
Yep.
It's really shaped up nice. The statues really pulled it all together, oddly enough.
I was wondering how we were going to do that, because I mean, you can't really build curves, and you can't, do circles and things like that. So it's like, what do you end up with? But these things really fit in.
Yep.
So
I'm very pleased. It was just the right size. I think if we did it any bigger than that, it would just look ridiculous. But any smaller, and we'd have to go very minimalist in design. This was kind of a really good size for a good mix of both.
Mm-hmm. I like them. Not sure about this guy's eyes, though.
Which one, the redstone eyes?
Yeah. I think in this texture pack, they don't pop as much as the other ones.
Yeah.
They just kind of dark. I mean, I don't hate them. If you're up close, they look good, but as you're far away, they're just like black. But we could use the lights, I guess, redstone lamps, or blue. Blue work.
Yeah, I guess the idea is precious stones, for the eyes.
Yeah, that would work.
Yeah.
Okay.
I think the particles look nice, too. I think that turned out pretty good.
Mm-hmm.
And it was super easy. All I had to do is change the XYZ, because it took it cloned the entire command block and everything. So the particles commands were already placed. I just had to find where the center of the XYZ point I wanted to be for the particles.
Well, that was good. And it's in their heads. That's their brains.
That's right. Each one of them has a brain, a looping brain.
Yeah.
One loop per tick. And all they can think about is making particles. They're just locked in a stalemate.
Well, and keeping that torch up. I mean,
yeah,
it's
a group effort.
Okay, I think we'll end it here. We now have an area underneath here that not sure what we'll do with it, but yeah, it's there. And we got our big guys. We got to name them.
We've got some big guys.
Yeah, we're going to have to give them a name. Don't know what we're going to call them yet. If you want to suggest a name, I know, leave a comment. Or, leave a comment with your vote of who do you think did the best build. Was it the Collisium without the guys, because that was a combined effort? Or was it these buildings down here? If you want a better look, watch last week's video and leave a comment of who do you think built the best thing. And this week you can give us a comment of what do you think we should name the big guys.
That's right. We got 4 of them.
Yep.
What should their names be?
If you don't leave a comment, then I don't know what we'll name them.
Yeah, it'll forever be a mystery.
Yep. And if we do name them, I might not tell you. So now you got to leave a comment if you want to know what their names are. Okay, so we will see you next week. Hope you enjoyed this episode. If you did, leave a like. If you know somebody else that might want to see it, that's you want to share it, feel free. And we will see you next week. Bye.
See ya.